further discussion? Representative Valderrama.
Mr. Speaker, to the bill.
To the bill.
Prior to being appointed as a state legislator, I was a policy advisor and advocate working in coalition at the City of Portland that developed the Equity Corps pilot program. This was a trailblazing, first in the nation type of universal representation program that provided lawyers for immigrants in removal proceedings who could not afford private legal representation. In this session, we have an opportunity to build on this critical work by supporting Oregon's immigrant and refugee communities' access to justice. While all Oregonians, including those without immigration status, are guaranteed due process and equal protection under the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, immigrants facing deportation before U.S. immigration courts are not. And all around the country, some of our most vulnerable members of our society are left scrambling to raise thousands of dollars to pay unreasonably expensive legal fees, all in an effort to keep their families together. Having meaningful access to legal representation is by far the single most outcome determinative factor in whether or not an Oregonian will prevail in their immigration case and avoid deportation from the United States. Because of this, people with a lawful right to remain in the United States are routinely deported simply because they cannot afford an attorney. SB 1543 will empower Oregon to lead the way by ensuring that every immigrant Oregonian has access to immigration legal services if they cannot afford representation. Colleagues, as a co-chief sponsor, I urge you to join me in supporting this important policy and voting aye on SB 1543 today. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Further discussion?